favorite people. He has been a fashion mentor for 9 seasons of Project Runway. He's also my co-star in The Smurfs. Welcome back, Senor Fashion, Tim Gunn.
We're all going to make it work.
We're gonna make it work.
We're going to make it work.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just
How touched I am.
I just saw you on Sunday.
You
First
did?
of all, you are my fashion. I go to your book for everything.
Oh, George.
Okay? So
You were sartorially correct before we ever met.
thank you. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you. Okay, so we did the Smurfs premiere. I just saw you on Sunday. Lovely haircut. You've cut your hair since then.
I have.
Lovely, very tight on the sides.
And
kind
I
of
also-
a fashion fade.
And I met your adorable, gorgeous daughter, Mayan.
My daughter was very excited to see you.
Well, I was excited to see her, too. Thank you.
You and I were the only ones wearing suits in 110-degree heat in New York.
It's true. Yes. Bravo to us. No, it's true. We stood out, and I said to George, but we're correct. Even though it's 110 degrees with the heat index, we're doing the right thing. We're suffering for the Smurfs premiere out of respect.
Now, you live in New York.
I do.
How do you survive that temperature? Because it really is hot. I don't see you running around with a fanny pack, some Daisy Dukes, a FUBU cut off.
That's Heidi Klum. Heidi does that. No, Heidi and I were doing an outdoor event last Wednesday, and it was 110 degrees again. And, you know, I'm me. And I was in a suit and tie, and I was in a light blue shirt that by the time I got to this outdoor location was dark blue, and you know why. It was filled with my fluids. And Heidi kept saying to me, take your jacket off, cool off. Heidi, no, you don't want to see it. No, take it off, take it off, take it off. And finally I did. And she said, put it back on, that looks terrible. So, I mean, the fact that we have layers as men means that you can hide a multitude of sins, which is a good thing.
What's the biggest mistake women make in fashion?
Showing too much skin, to be perfectly honest. In my opinion, I mean, there's certain things that we just don't need or want to see. And how you dress at home is completely your business, and I wouldn't want you to see me dressing at home either, or how I dress at home either. But when you're out in the world, it's about respect for yourself and respect for the people you're with.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad a young audience responds well to that.
Okay. Worst influence on style, the Jersey Shore or all the housewives, or the Real Housewives?
George, talk about a toss-up. I mean, let me put it this way. At least the housewives, absence of taste level or not, make an attempt to dress up. The Jersey Shore people, I mean, what is that?
Let's take a look. Here's the cast photo from the new season.
No.
Check this out, Tim.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What is that they have on? Those dresses are very in vogue.
Well, I hope they're out of vogue. I mean, it's all that stretch material, the spandex, the lurex, the tightness, the skin. It's vulgar, I'm sorry. And what is Snooki wearing on her legs?
Okay, do you consider her fashionable? Is she an icon of fashion? She can't be.
If Snooki is an icon of fashion, I'm leaving the industry. Not even remotely. No.
But is there something to a woman wearing clothes that are inappropriate for her to wear because she thinks that she's thinner in her head than she is?
It's when I talk about it, I have a theory about this. It's called the monkey house at the zoo. And in the case of, say, a Snooki, she looks at herself in the mirror for the first time in that getup and says, oh my God, can I really go out in this? And then 20 minutes later, she's still looking at herself and she thinks, I don't look so bad. At the monkey house, it would be, oh, it doesn't smell so bad anymore.
Yeah.
That when you first walk in, it stinks. And after 40 minutes, it doesn't smell at all. And that's when Snooki leaves the house.
Brilliant theory. Brilliant. The monkey house theory. Okay. There are women now running for president now. They have to come up with different clothes to wear every time they're on camera. Michelle Bachmann, and Sarah Palin.
I've never seen them in the same room together. I'm not entirely convinced that they're not the same person. And I mean that. Have any of you seen them in the same room together?
Does anybody know who they are?
And the fact that Michelle Bachmann is declaring her candidacy for president and Sarah Palin is not, she can't because they're the same person.
They'd have to be at the same room at the same time.
Exactly.
What about the Democrats, specifically Hillary Clinton?
You mean, what about her
fashion?
Jersey Shore style?
She wore some clothes. I saw her at a press conference. She wore a floral outfit. My grandmother used to have that. It was like a No Bugs Me Lady when you used to line the cupboard with No Bugs Me Lady and it had flower prints. You remember No Bugs Me Lady?
I
do. You could peel it off and put No Bugs Me Lady
That
down.
is the perfect description of that outfit, I have to tell you. I mean, she's the Secretary of State. She's the former senator from New York. She's the former First Lady. Why must she dress that way? I think she's confused about her gender. All these big, baggy, menswear tailored pantsuits. No, I'm really serious.
She wears pantsuits
that are unflattering.
But how can someone hide cankles?
Well, if her pant, the pant of the pantsuit didn't stop an inch above her ankle, you could hide the cankle. I have great respect for her intellect and for her tenacity and for what she does for our country and her governmental role. I just wish she could send a stronger message about American fashion.
Well said. We'll be back with more Tim Gunn. Is a clip from our new movie, The Smurfs. Now, you're fantastic in the film.
Well, I have to say, you're the star. I mean, really. George is Grouchy Smurf, and the star Smurfs are Grouchy, Papa, and Clumsy. And there are many other Smurfs in the movie, but really, you steal the show.
Well, who do you play?
I play a character named Henri. I'm the executive assistant to Sofia Vergara, who's running a cosmetics empire. And we had a blast together. We had a really, really great time.
Could you understand her much?
Oh, George, I'm so happy you said it before I had to say it. I mean, I knew what the script was, so I knew what I think she was saying, but it was difficult. And I have to tell you also, Neil Patrick Harris, my first scene was with him, and my character at that point was named Henry, and Neil turned to Roger Gosnell, the fabulous director, and said, I can't call him Henry. He said, what do you want to call him? He said, Henri. So we handed a note to Sophia that the name had changed. She couldn't get it right. She couldn't get Henry, she couldn't get Henri. It was and whatever. Since I knew she was talking to me, I just answered. But she's a doll. I love her.
She is gorgeous.
And breathtaking.
And breathtaking and lucky Papa Smurf. Check out Papa Smurf. Got an eyeful on the red carpet. Look at this picture. Cochino Papa Smurf.
That is an eyeful.
That is You don't know how much I had to pay Papa Smurf to get into that costume. Now, the Smurfs opens on Friday. Your birthday, let's wish him a happy birthday, is Friday. Happy birthday, Tim Gunn.
Thank you.
Now, are you a birthday, do you love it? Do you love birthdays?
No. I mean, I have to say, after I turned 49, I thought, all these birthdays can stay behind me. But I do have a funny story.
What will you do for your birthday on Friday? What will you do? When you wake up, nobody will give you a cake and there'll be presents?
No, I have to work all day on Friday, so I'll go to work and people won't know, and we'll just carry on like it's a regular day.
If I sent you a bottle of champagne, would you drink it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, I want to say, okay, so we're in New York on Sunday. People were getting married. The gay marriage is legal,
really
and
thrilling.
people were getting married on Sunday.
The day that we had our premiere.
The day that...
In fact, they should have been on the blue carpet of the Smurfs and been married there.
Would have been amazing. I saw some of the footage of people getting married. Little fashion faux pas. What is the correct thing to wear?
Oh, you know, a wedding is so personal, and it's two people being united. They really should just be who they are. I mean, I don't believe in contrivances like matching outfits. I think it's just too gimmicky and too staged and too costumey. Just talk together, him and him, her and her, and talk about how you want to stand together.
If two dudes are going to get married in New York, they should wear this. Look. We'll be very happy.
We'd look good.
Huh?
We'd look good.
Together. Can you imagine our closet, how big that thing would be?
Oh, separate apartments.
Have you ever been to a quinceañera?
No.
Okay. Want to talk about fashion faux pas? I would get married to you just to take you to a quinceañera. Just to see Tim Gunn at a quinceañera with some banda music and norteño and...
George, what do people wear? What do people wear?
What do people wear to a quinceañera? What they're wearing in the front row here.
But they look great. You ladies look great. And gentlemen.
And the men shave their heads for special occasions.
Really?
Will you stick around for the Nordic Thunder, the Air
to.
Guitar Championship? All right. 9th season of Project Runway airs. Wait a minute, I messed that one up. There's a lot of. Okay, I got it now. Sorry, Tim.
No.
You know, it's not my first language. I'm like Sofia Vergara.
Tell that to Sofia Vergara.
I will read this as Sofia Vergara. The 9th season of Project Runways begins Thursday at 9 o'clock on Lifetime. The 9th season of Project Runway begins Thursday at 9 on Lifetime, and the Smurfs opens everywhere on Friday. The one and only Tim Gunn, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, the 2011 U.S. Air Guitar Champion Nordic Thunder will be right back.